The sea has always held an allure for me, an irresistible call that echoed in my very soul. So when the opportunity arose to crew a small vessel bound for uncharted waters, I eagerly embraced the adventure. Little did I know that the rhythmic song of the ocean would soon transform into a haunting melody of terror. Our ship, the Siren's Lament, sliced through the inky blackness of the night, guided only by the dim glow of the moon above. The crew, a motley assembly of seasoned sailors, shared tales of the sea's mysteries around a flickering lantern. As the hours passed, the stories grew darker, the atmosphere heavier, and a palpable unease settled upon the deck. It began with whispers, disembodied voices carried by the wind that seemed to beckon from the depths below. At first, I dismissed them as the tricks of an overactive imagination, the product of a mind haunted by the stories of ghostly sailors lost to the abyss. Yet as the whispers persisted, their spectral cadence became unmistakable. One fateful night, as I stood at the helm, guiding the ship through the silent expanse of the ocean, the whispers coalesced into a mournful wail. The sound chilled me to the bone, sending shivers racing down my spine. I scanned the horizon, searching for the source of this spectral lament, but the vastness of the sea concealed its secrets. The crew, too, felt the ominous shift in the air. Weathered faces etched with lines of countless voyages turned pale, and uneasy glances were exchanged beneath the flickering lantern light. A silent understanding passed among us. The sea held secrets that defied the boundaries of the living world. As we sailed deeper into uncharted waters, the ship groaned and creaked with an unsettling regularity. Each night, the wailing intensified, echoing through the hull like a mournful dirge. Sleep became an elusive companion, chased away by the haunting cries that seemed to reverberate in the very timbers of the Siren's Lament. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, casting the sky in fiery hues, a dense fog rolled in from the sea. It enveloped the ship, shrouding us in an impenetrable veil that dampened sound and obscured vision. The crew moved about like specters, their forms mere shadows dancing in the mist. It was then that I heard it, a haunting melody that rose above the mournful wail. The eerie notes seemed to emanate from the heart of the fog, a siren song that lured the unwary into the clutches of the abyss. Mesmerized, I followed the haunting refrain, the melody wrapping around my senses like a spectral hand. As I ventured deeper into the fog, the ship's hull beneath my feet transformed into a spongy, shifting surface. Panic gripped me as I realized the deck had become a field of grasping skeletal hands reaching from the watery depths below. The ship itself had become a living, breathing entity, and I stumbled backward, my mind reeling with terror. The fog, thick and suffocating, seemed to close in around me, whispering secrets of ancient mariners lost to the sea. Faces emerged from the mist, ghostly apparitions with hollow eyes that bore witness to the terrors of the deep. They reached out with spectral hands, their touch sending waves of icy dread through my veins. I fought against the suffocating fog, stumbling back toward the ship, my heart pounding in my chest. The crew, too, had become ensnared in the spectral embrace of the sea, their forms distorted and contorted by the ethereal hands that gripped them. Desperation fueled my movements as I struggled to break free from the clutches of the haunted fog. With a final burst of strength, I stumbled back onto the ship's deck, gasping for breath. The fog receded, revealing the twisted, contorted forms of the crew, their lifeless eyes staring into the abyss. The haunting melody echoed one last time, a mournful farewell, before dissipating into the night. Alone on the now silent ship, I realized the sea exacted a toll for its secrets. The Siren's Lament had become a vessel of the damned, cursed to sail the uncharted waters for eternity. I, too, had glimpsed the abyss and survived, but the spectral hands that had reached for me left an indelible mark on my soul. As I steered the ship aimlessly through the haunted waters, the whispers returned, a ceaseless reminder that the sea held secrets beyond mortal comprehension. The Siren's Lament, now a ghostly vessel adrift in the vast expanse, sailed on, a testament to the terrifying mysteries that lurk beneath the surface of the ocean, waiting to ensnare those who dare to answer its call.